larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Folks, welcome to DP Sundays at 6. Welcome back to the Hog Quarters. This is episode 60, hopefully. We're starting a little late here. That, as you know from last week, we had to start late per Dee's request. But right now, I'm not sure where Dee is. So maybe this will be P Sundays at 6. I'm not sure. Or maybe, let's get the producer in here. Maybe we can do PP Sundays at 6.
I've been sending Dee a bunch of messages. I've been getting no response at all.
She's usually better about responding to you, but I don't know what's going on with her lately. This is fucking insane.
I mean, it was pretty weird. Like, I sent her a couple of text messages with a bunch of, like, garlic and sun emojis. That was, like, a fun Italian summer vibe, you know?
Yeah,
and
of course.
All the text messages I've sent after that have not been going through. It seemed, I don't know, I haven't gotten a response after that. So, I don't know what's up. I mean, like, she's still recovering, you know, so
we're still trying to figure it out, folks. It's episode 60, you know, we're 9 episodes away from the famed 69, and we're trying to really get a show out for you folks, but we don't know what's going on, so maybe it'll be me and Paige today. Maybe from this point forward it'll be PP Sundays at 6. We don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I have to say, it's really hard to be both a member of the show and a producer. Like, I'm doing so much work right now. It's
yeah, she's putting the damn team on her back.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone drop a booyah and a thank you, Paige.
Yeah, I understand, like, the show running, it's not like I just hit start streaming in OBS. It's like an active psychic wave I send out to the world, you know? It's like it's beaming from my skull.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that is right.
I was saying, it's one of those things where it was pretty nice that we got to dip into the fucking DP Patreon funds, you know?
Yeah.
All that 50 cents we get monthly.
We took out all the hog coin.
We took out all the hog coin, and we've been trying to get medicine for Dee. We've been getting some Reiki, some traditional Chinese stuff, some traditional American medicine too.
Well, the problem is it seems to be a new strain or something because we've been trying stuff like you say, but we don't truly know what the problem is. We were on the Instagram and we were asking some people like on our story, on the Hog Quarter story. Check it out, folks. What the problem may be, and people were just giving bullshit joke answers.
They were.
Dee responded, "There's nothing wrong with me." Someone said she might be a vampire. Folks,
that's not real.
We're looking for real.
It's not real.
Responses here. We're looking for real.
Yeah, and honestly, it's one of those things where I've about reached the end of the rope for like Western medicine. I think, as I've been saying, we have to look for more spiritual healing, kind of like Eastern stuff. Like I thought, like I'd get some crystals.
I think so. I
let them sit on the sun, and then I brought them to Dee, and she said, "These are too hot. I hate these." Yeah, she threw them at me.
Whoa, that's the other thing. She has more of a violent streak lately. I never remember Dee being violent, but something's happened, folks.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird because just like, look, she used to always eat her steaks that she eats most nights of the week. Rare, you know.
Yeah.
Dee's famous weekly steaks, but now she's been getting them extra rare.
And we're talking blue, folks.
Yeah, it's weird because I thought like extra rare meant like slightly cooked, and no, she actually does like the steaks are raw.
Blue, not cooked at all. Extra rare, ultra. You know what I mean?
It is weird, dude. Like she doesn't even really eat them. She just kind of squeezes them over her mouth, just like I don't know. It's a bizarre thing. I don't know. I'm starting to get like concerned. You know,
I'm concerned. Yeah.
We already pushed the show back, and it's a tight ship, y'all. It's one of the things about DP is everything is like. Oh, speaking of which.
Well, we know it's an open door policy. It sounds like someone's here.
Yeah, no. I mean, if anyone's here, if it's D, they can just come in. The door's unlocked.
Yeah. We're giving permission to whoever is knocking. You can go ahead and come in. It's an open door policy.
I'll just go ahead and say it a little louder. The door is unlocked. Anybody who wants can just come in.
You have full permission to enter.
Alright, that's the second set of knocks.
Yeah.
I think at this point, I mean, the door is definitely unlocked. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of getting used to being on the show now. Like
I know, you're kind of...
maybe I...
It's up to you. I'll let you make this call.
As the producer,
we've been killing it this first 5 minutes. We're going to see who this is, folks. Whoever it may be.
The door's unlocked. You can just come in.
May I please enter your household?
We told Dee about the open door policy, right?
Dee definitely knows about the open door policy.
I'm pretty sure you wrote the open door policy.
She was part of establishing the policy. Yeah.
It would make me feel a lot better if I asked, "Can I enter your household?" and you said yes.
Sure. You can come in.
All right, thank you.
That was...
Shouldn't take me 3 fucking times to knock to get me.
Well, you know, I mean, it's good to get consent, of course. We're all about consent here on DP Sundays at 6. But,
All about consent here.
Dee's here, folks.
Here I
And
am.
once again, she's acting strange.
Oh, acting strange, huh? Maybe I'm just acting normal. Did you ever think about that? Maybe I've been acting strange all my life up to this point. Maybe now is the first time you're seeing the real Dee.
Well, we know you had COVID, but and you're recovering from it, but do you need the mask? I mean, feel free to get comfortable.
I need the mask. I definitely need the mask. And I'll tell you why. Remember that Texas toast that I had last week? Paige is famous?
Of course. Yeah.
More like Paige is infamous because it burned my mouth so bad that I don't even want to show what's under this mask.
You're saying it's complete, like, 3rd-degree burns under there?
It's complete 3rd-degree burns. My skin was scorched.
I'm not understanding how Texas toast can do that to a person.
Well,
Patrick and I both had it on the show.
It was warm. It was tepid.
The Texas toast had garlic in it, and I told you I can't really do garlic anymore.
Well...
Honestly, like, there's no space for Italiophobia on the show.
Let me ask, can you develop allergies later in your life? Is that something that can happen?
It clearly does, because look at what's happening over here. The fucking festering pores on my mouth that are leaking with pus and blood constantly, I think speak to, yes, you can get allergies later.
Well, that sounds pretty hog wild, of course.
It was not hog wild, it was awful.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us, DP Sundays at 6, episode 60. Dee is here now.
Thank you for joining. I know you're all dying to see me.
I guess we can truly kick it into overdrive, but we are still trying to figure out what is wrong with Dee.
I told you there's nothing
So
wrong.
I see some people hanging out. Drop in the comments what you think may be going on with her, because we truly don't know.
Oh, that's another thing that I would like to bring up. I saw the little stunt that y'all pulled on Instagram earlier this week, asking for advice on how to treat me. I feel perfectly fine, and nothing is wrong.
Well, we know it's 7:30 at this point. You feel fine now. You get this little kick in the ass every night.
And that's another thing.
You're up all night. I don't know what's going on.
That's another thing.
But we're worried about you. What are you talking about a stunt? We're worried about you. We're trying to figure it out.
The only stunts that are being pulled here is an inconsiderate nature towards my newfound needs. And that's another thing. 7:30. I specifically said I want to start the show at sundown. Sundown in the summer is like 8:30. Exactly.
We can't do that. We've marketed the show Sundays at 6.
Well, it might just have to be DP Sundays at 8:30.
What? You're saying that? Okay, so we need to get the update on all your symptoms.
Okay, I was walking over here.
No, you're telling me that the sun is still fucking with you?
The sun is still fucking.
You also haven't been really responding to us, so I don't know what's going on. You're telling me the sun. I saw you walk in with the hat. The sun is still giving you shit?
The sun is. Oh, it's very much still giving me shit. I had my hands in my pockets the entire way over, except for when I reached out for that doorknob, and I burned the shit out of my hand coming in there. Oh, checking your phone, huh?
It got meta. It started playing the show during the show.
See? Past me agrees with present me. We shouldn't be starting the show as early anymore. We gotta start it later.
Well, let me ask you this, because we have the little monitor down here at all times.
Right, of course.
Are you able to see yourself in this reflected image?
I can't see a damn thing. It's too bright in here with the sunlight.
Oh, wow.
That's another thing. I really don't think these shades are gonna cut it if we're gonna keep doing it up here. Maybe we should do it in the crypt. I mean the basement. Or get some very light blocking shades to put in this living room because it's too bright.
Maybe that's the move. Maybe in your current state, because we want to keep doing the show. It's episode 60. We're so close to 69.
So close to 69.
Maybe in your current state, we might need to start doing the show in the crypt.
Might have to start doing the show in the crypt.
All right, folks. Next week, DP might be live from the crypt.
DP might just be live from the crypt.
TP live from the crypt. So tell me about this. What about a crypt makes you feel more comfortable? I'm still trying to understand your condition.
Well, for one thing, my condition requires me to be out of direct sunlight. So being down there, that's a huge bonus.
Right.
Also,
there are no windows down there.
There are no windows. There is one door. You got to go up through to get in and get out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no garlic.
There's no garlic down there.
There's no garlic in the basement.
Yeah.
I know you're still cooking with it.
There's definitely no crucifixes.
I can
You said
still
those
smell
messed
it.
you up too,
Wait,
right?
I have some bad news.
Please don't give me any more bad news. I'm already having a hell of a day. My mouth is in pain. It is festering. It's leaking pus.
Oh, I know, but
I can't wear my face in public anymore. I have to wear this mask.
Don't be mad, but I've started a Catholic-themed olive oil business in the basement. And I'm mostly making garlic olive oil.
We did forget to tell you about this.
Yeah.
Pat just got a new side hustle.
I have a new side. I make, and the thing is, just like the whole thing, I call it holy olive oil.
Holy olive oil?
Holy olive oil.
That's the name I was going with. Yeah, holy olive oil.
Really bringing out your Norfolk accent right there, aren't you?
Yeah, no.
Really leaning into that Tidewater twang, huh?
Yeah, no, but just holy olive oil. All it is just I put a little crucifix in the bottle.
How many crucifixes have y'all had?
Yeah, kind of like one of those lollipops you get that has a scorpion in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
So it's kind of like Piss Christ, but for olive oil?
Yeah.
Yeah. They like that shit.
How many crucifixes do you have in here?
I mean, there's none in here. They're
you
curing in the basement.
I can sense one.
There's
one
not.
that's definitely in here.
There's not any more crucifixes than any other home
There
in
is
America.
a burning.
Wait.
Stink.
I mean, well, you know I'm a big metal guy. Let me ask you, if they're upside down, do they mess with you?
Oh, upside down.
I've got a lot of stuff that has upside down crosses.
Wait.
No, you turn that frown upside down. I'm good to go.
There
Okay.
is a
That's good to
crucifix
know.
in here.
There's. I thought there was a crucifix in here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a physical one. It's one on my body. I tattooed myself.
See, I knew it. Something had changed. Why are y'all getting into crucifixes all of a sudden?
Well, I was trying to
We just like the aesthetic,
Well, for me, I was trying to do a stick and poke tramp stamp, but I was doing it behind my back and I couldn't see what it did, and I looked in the mirror and it was just an ornate crucifix on accident.
She was trying to get an LGBT plus tattoo and started with the
I started with the plus. But yes.
You started with the plus,
It's
and that's how you ended up
one.
with the crucifix over your ass.
And now she just has a crucifix because she was trying to do it to herself.
What is up with it, Paige? You're an outlaw. Why are you getting into religion all of a sudden?
I'm not getting into religion. I'm saying all mine are upside down, but I can't control what tattoo she's giving herself.
Yeah, and also, like, I'm not into religion, just religion sells, baby. Come on, but crosses on everything.
That's right.
People will buy it.
Now, that is true. Religion
That
does
is,
sell.
Paige also explained this side hustle to me as, hey, we're not getting into religion, but exploitation of religion is pretty cool.
Now, exploitation I can get into, but
Yeah.
I really don't like this crucifix business that's going on. So what are you doing? Are you dipping your tramp stamp in your olive oil?
No, those are separate things.
Those are separate things?
There's no relation. That's just like a serendipitous little circumstance.
Why are you doing this to me?
Who am I doing what to you? Come on, I'm living my own life.
Why are both of you doing this to me?
Here's the
It's
thing.
awful.
Here's the thing, Dee. You also have seemed to develop this paranoia, this weird complex.
I'm not
that
paranoid.
That everyone's out to get you. You have a new symptom each week. We don't know what's going to fuck you up. When you come in, having to ask us if you for permission 5 times, by the way, you're always welcome. You know that.
It's the open door policy.
It's the open door policy. We've said it on DB.
I've said it before. I'll say it again.
But when you come in and she has a new tattoo and I'm eating fucking Texas toast, we're not the bad guys. We're just hanging out.
Open door policy.
We're just hanging
Damn.
out. Texas toast and tattoos. Come on.
That's normal. That's normal
For
behavior.
the hog quarters, that's just Sunday.
It's the hog quarters. Yeah.
Hey, I know I may have given you two the wrong idea when we first started quote-unquote hanging out, eating all that Texas toast and hanging around all those crucifixes that y'all love to throw around and walking through your threshold willy-nilly, but I'm telling you, this right here, this is Dee. Whoever was there before, it's gone. This is the new me, baby, and it's here to stay.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just try to bang out a show. It doesn't seem like anything's changed.
Also, I swear you still have garlic in that kitchen. I can smell it. I can smell it
no
all the way
garlic.
over here.
No. I had some ravioli earlier. I DoorDashed that. Who knows what they put in that shit?
Yeah, and also, sorry.
It is Italian food.
If it's Italian, it's got garlic in it.
Oh, you know what? They did give me some bread I didn't eat.
Wait, what kind of bread is it?
I don't know. Check it out.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Let's
get that shit away
Let's get an
from me.
official bread check from the producer.
This is a new segment we're doing on here. It's called Bread Check.
Everybody, bread
you know when you do cocaine and people were like, "Don't do that," and then big drug people were like, "You can do it. Just get a test kit. You need a test kit."
Right? Yeah, you got to make sure your bread is 100%.
We do that with
pure.
our bread. We know they.
Here's a loafing question. It seems like it's a normal dinner roll.
Not looking like garlic to me.
On
I don't
a
think
Ola
there's.
factory stand. No hints of anything but yeast, a little bit of butter. This was baked in a kitchen that did have garlic in it.
I knew it. There was garlic.
Well,
But there's no
it's
garlic
like
in this bread. It was only in the air around the bread.
If it's in the kitchen,
it's like how a normal
contaminated.
Hershey's
you know how
bar.
kitchen rules work.
A normal Hershey's bar can fuck up a kid with peanut allergies because it's made near peanuts. You know what I mean? So I guess this was made near garlic. We'll get it out of the way for you, D. I'm not worried about that fucking bread. I already ate the fucking pasta.
I can still see it on the stairwell. It's mocking me. It's staring
It
me
is
in the
peeking
face.
out a
It is
little
in
bit.
front of God, and it is
Yeah.
mocking me. Get that shit away from me right now. I
Yeah.
cannot be in the same room as that. It is mocking me to see that bread on the staircase.
Well, we got spices all over. We got the smell of garlic in the air. I got a little basil in my pipe.
Ah!
You know what I'm saying?
Paige, you haven't even drawn attention to the fact that you got a new bong recently. Speaking of herbs and spices.
Yeah, there's been a lot of fucking updates on the show, folks. D has something that we're still trying to figure out going on, and I got a new bong.
I don't think anything's changed.
Big changes are happening.
You know,
at DP Sundays at 6.
I've been thinking a lot lately. I think nothing has changed. It's felt like I've been this way my whole life, and I don't think that's gonna ever stop being what it is.
Yeah, you feel like your whole life no one really even knew you were around.
No one even really knew
but
I was
now
around.
people are listening.
Yeah, but honestly, no one cared who you were until you put on the mask.
That is true. That is true. I woke up this morning and I looked in the mirror. I looked unrecognizable. All I saw was the back wall.
Well, folks, I guess we'll get into our weeks. What I can say is, if you have any comments on what is going on with Dee. Dee doesn't believe there's anything going on.
There's nothing going on.
You've seen the other episodes of the show, folks. You can tell there's a difference.
I would just like to clarify and say that, there is no difference. Nothing has changed. I've always been this way.
But, you know, throw in the chat what you think may be going on with Dee.
Throw in a
you know?
booyah. Throw in your diagnoses. If you can see my hands, I'm doing a little air quotes around that.
Now we have a random JKS thrown in the chat. Off topic, I have some extra silver and wooden stakes. Do we want any? Now, what would we need silver and wooden stakes for?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a use for them?
No, those are fun. Those are just fun to have around. Like,
yeah.
like, sincerely,
silver and wooden stakes, like the things that were driven through our Lord's hands.
I think you should ban him. I think you should ban him from the chat. I think you should get in there and ban his ass.
Ban this guy? No, I've seen him before commenting. He's a fan of it. He's a squealer.
Oh, no,
he likes the show.
There's certain things you shouldn't joke about, and if it's anything wooden stakes and a silver, you should not be joking about that.
Wait, silver fucks with you too?
I don't like the sound of it.
I've got you a silver.
Wait, is that do you just like silver?
I got you a ring for your birthday last year. You don't like silver?
You got me a ring and I threw it out. It
What?
burns my skin.
You threw that out?
All the silver in my house.
It was from Wish.com, but the shipping was $40.
My extensive silver collection that I've been hoarding for 26 years now, you can kiss it, but goodbye. I left it on the streets of West Philadelphia today.
No, not your silver, not D silver.
D silver is now spread across Baltimore Avenue, baby, because goodbye silver, hello, no silver.
You're saying that there's nothing wrong with you, but the D I know would never throw away perfectly good silver.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never
crazy.
been into silver. I hate silver. It's never been me. This is me. This is who I am. A silverless D.
Oh, silverless D.
I'm trading my silver for some rubies, if you know what I mean.
That reminds me of like
some liquid rubies.
Yeah.
That I can
you want
ingest.
to get yourself a nice topaz ring.
I do.
That's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years.
You know, I've been looking at some pieces, and it's funny enough, I replaced my entire silver collection with an entire topaz ring collection.
Oh, wow.
I spent $4,700 replacing my collection with the topaz ring collection.
Topaz.
I have no money, I'm very in debt, and I've never felt more alive.
Well, you truly have changed, Dee. I can't lie. There has been a change.
I don't see what you're talking about.
demeanor.
I haven't seen any changes in my life, but I think it's been perfectly fine.
Yeah. But business as usual. We're going forward, baby.
We're going forward. Folks, I'm not trying to drag this show down. I'm not trying to take everybody with me, sink the ship, as it were. Some people think that I'm wrecking this show, that I'm making it even more unwatchable than it was before. And I can tell you, the people who think that, they know who they are. They're sitting in this room, and they are the problem.
Dee, we're just worried about you. That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. But
You got that fucking crucifix tattoo. We share a bed together. What are you doing?
I mean, like, we shared a bed together. You've insisted on sleeping in this weird little wooden enclosure recently. Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring up dirty laundry on the show, but it just, like, recently, the past couple weeks, Dee and I have not shared a bed. Instead, she has built this wooden thing that closes entirely at the foot of my bed.
Dee, what are you doing? That's crazy.
It's more comfortable. I can't do the soft sheets. It's hot in there. I get sweaty. And every time, like, she turns her back to me, I just see that god-awful thing. And now I know what it is.
What? I don't know. I swear to God, and I'm saying this here, and this is how we're going to get out of this, 100% sure. Alternative medicine. What you need? You need chiropractic.
I'm doing alternative medicine.
You need sleep
therapy.
More alternative.
I would agree. You're talking about alternative medicine. We know you've been vaxxed, you've been boosted, but you got COVID.
I don't think I needed it.
You got COVID from a guy who fucking bit you in a back alley.
See?
A fucking random looking hookup at a show.
Hey,
listen to me. I'm being serious.
You're being serious.
What we need, you need an extra fucking booster, dude.
I need an
You need a capital T cross booster.
Oh, no.
I say next week, live from the crypt, we boost your ass.
Oh, if it's got a cross, I don't.
Do you think we could put together like a holistic booster? Folks, drop in the chat, what would you recommend we put in this booster? Because we gotta fix D. We're 9 episodes away from 69. We gotta fucking take care of this. We gotta nip this in the bud.
Hey, I gotta say, I've tried their medicines, and they've been suppressing my cures and prescribing their diseases. And the only medicine I need is the kind that's bright red and comes in a beautiful glass.
And the only medicine I need is what Paige is holding right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing. Ever since I told you about Barney, you have been shitting on him this entire time. He's very good at alt medicine. In fact, he's the one who got me into Blood in the first place.
D.
Blood is a great band, by the way. Just shout out to Blood.
I've heard better. They're a little too mainstream for me. Now, Blood Droplets, they're the ones. Super small, following of 16, and they play the sludgiest stuff you wouldn't believe. You can only catch them at shows that are 2 a.m. in a basement somewhere in Philadelphia called The Crypt.
Well, listen, Paige and I will bang out the details, but I'm saying next week we're coming with some heat. We're taking care of you next week, D.
If there's
The show will probably start at fucking 9. That'll be when you show up.
Oh no, the sun's probably still gonna be out because it's summer. I said sundown.
You don't have to worry about the sun next week, baby. We'll be
Yeah,
live from the crypt.
Yeah.
Live from the crypt.
Huh?
Yep.
There better not be a cross on that damn booster. That's
Of course, everyone knows we're always live from the hog quarters. We got the pig pit in the back, but downstairs we got a crypt.
We got a
Also-
crypt.
And it's full
And
of
a
full of skeletons and demons
And then
of
garlic
hogs
and olive
past.
oil and crucifixes.
Yeah.
But I actually, a funny little anecdote though, so the landlord of the hog quarters, he was over recently, and he said
I
something
saw him
really
today,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah, he said something really weird to me though, like he just like came out from the crypt, and he just looked at me dead in the eyes and said, this place wasn't designed to be a tomb. I was
It
like,
wasn't.
I'm like, yeah, no, I live here.
This place was not designed to be a tomb.
It's like, yeah, man, we know it's a house in fucking
Yeah,
in
it's like-
Philadelphia.
Well, thanks for clarifying.
Yeah. It's a house in Pennsylvania. You know? Like, why would it be a tomb? It's a fucking house.
Well, I mean, maybe he was referring to there's that weird little typo in the lease. I don't know if you like read the lease.
No, I honestly, I should read leases. I've never read a single lease that I've signed. So far, I haven't gotten crazy fucked over, but...
No, in the lease though, there's this weird
You
thing.
gotta watch out for a crypt clause, I tell you what. Not all of them let you do it.
They spell unit really weird. They spell it T-O-M-B. It's a weird way of spelling unit.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Y'all have a weird ass lease that you signed, that's all I'm gonna say.
It's weird. I mean, like...
Next you're gonna say that he was commenting on the living conditions of this place.
Yeah, actually, no, he did bring that up. And it was pretty bizarre. It was pretty bizarre. Like, I remember, like, usually for, like, leases and stuff nowadays, you just, like, sign them online, like a digital signing. But I remember to sign the lease here, we had to go to this, like, dark room, and there's, like, this piece of parchment, and I had to, like, prick my own, like, wrist and, like, write it in blood. Remember that?
Yeah, I
the blood
remember
thing.
that.
Yeah, and, like, as soon as the blood went down on paper, it, like, fizzled like a fucking fuse. And just was
It
gone.
immediately dissipated.
I didn't have to do any of this when I signed my lease. Sounds like I signed the wrong lease.
Yeah, well, you don't live in the hog
You don't live in
quarters.
the hot quarters, yeah. I mean...
Of course, it's an open door policy. You're here quite a bit, but you don't live in the hog quarters.
I mean, I hear my master's call. Maybe I'll just go down to the crypt for a little bit.
I'll have to say something a little weird though. So it's off frame, and it's intentionally done that way. There is a poster of Tony Soprano that we just hung up, and I swear to God, Tony watches me when I play piano.
Tony watches you when you play piano?
I swear to God.
Tony.
Oh, and you think I'm the one that has something wrong with me?
Nothing wrong with me, baby. Yeah, Tony definitely be watching. I would agree.
Tony be watching. It's almost like there are eyes in that painting that just follow you across the room.
It is almost like that, yeah.
Now,
I
how
mean,
about
of course
this,
not.
team? We got a
And then
random
if you move
JKS jumping back in the chat saying, "I always feel healthier after crossing flowing water." Maybe you could try that.
Oh, there's no chance in hell that I'm gonna be
Is
crossing.
that a thing?
I guess.
Is that a thing you've been experiencing, Dee?
I'm telling you. I'm really telling you.
This is the most retarded bit. I love it.
This is I don't know what you're talking about. First and foremost. Second of all, you need to ban that guy. I want you to get him out of here.
I'm not gonna bet. He's a nice guy.
I don't know. He seems like a pretty shitty
He
guy.
shared
to me.
the show before. Anyone who
Well,
is
share it.
helping get the word out, I'm a fan.
Well, sharing ain't caring in this case, so I don't really know what to do about this. I just gotta say, hey, buddy, watch it. You're on borrowed time. Because I will bite back.
You'll bite back.
I'll bite back.
What does that mean?
You won't like me when I show my fangs.
Yeah. Our goal is to be in absolute, complete control of our audience. You're saying that you're trying to build yourself a little army?
I'm just saying.
Actually, wait, completely unrelated. Completely unrelated. This again, maybe a little bit too personal to bring up on the show, but like while we're talking about things,
Why are you airing our dirty laundry in public?
I'm just saying I clench my jaw when I sleep, so in order to not sleep, I wear this really thick leather apparatus around my neck.
Sure.
You should see her. She looks like Hannibal Lecter.
I do. Every night I get in my Hannibal Lecter suit and I go to bed, and you get in your box. But like, I have noticed that every morning I wake up and there are like teeth marks. And
In the leather?
In the leather, like right around where my neck is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any of that.
I mean, I wasn't saying you did it.
Why are you immediately jumping to?
I'm just saying. I didn't
She's not blaming
I'm
anything
not
on
accusing
you.
you. Like, why would you not?
Dee,
No. I'm not trying
on.
to turn on you or anything.
Hold on,
Like,
that
come
was
on.
weird as fuck that you immediately assumed she was. She was just saying that's weird that there's teeth marks. Why do you assume that's about you?
I mean, it's not about me. I don't know why you're accusing me of that.
You immediately jumped to, I didn't do that.
Hey, come
we
on.
didn't say you did that.
I mean, I'm saying, like, I can go get my neck card. Like, there's teeth marks clearly left. You can check dental records. I mean, if you want, I don't want to. I don't believe you did it.
You're acting like I'm trying to change you, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to change you. I'm not trying to turn
no, you don't
on
have
you.
to change me. I love you for who you are, and I know that's reciprocated.
Wow.
I'm not the one who's biting you.
Dee, I mean, like, it's been a brutal fucking summer for, mosquitoes, fucking
terrible.
Lots of different bugs and shit.
The undead.
It's weird that you would assume she was talking about a person biting her.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly...
You know what I mean? Like, we're not saying a person.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The bite marks do look vaguely like human teeth, but I know possum bites, raccoon bites, dog bites all look exactly like human bites.
I mean, there's only one thing that could get anywhere close to puncturing leather, and I think it's a human set of teeth, and I don't know what you're talking about at all.
What?
That's a very strange assumption to make, dude.
You keep saying strange. I don't know why you keep talking about that.
That's weird.
Strange.
Like, when I especially like in it's the hog days of summer. There's mosquitoes everywhere. I hear bites, and I don't assume that a fucking person walked up to Paget's neck and bit her. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, there's two sides to every.
I know that you maybe have a little PTSD from the Barney Collins thing.
I put the D in PTSD. And don't talk about Barney that way. He's a respectable man.
I'm not.
Stress
He doesn't sound like I'll call me crazy.
It's more like
find a guy who
stress.
I don't find a guy who takes women into the back alley and bites them in the neck to be respectable. But that's me.
Yeah, you had to have been there. It was better in the moment.
Okay, yeah.
It meant more in the moment.
Honestly, like,
You're saying you were into it. You immediately felt like one of his brides.
Yeah, I felt the life leave my body. And when he calls, I answer.
All right. Well,
also,
hopefully you're watching, Barney. If you're a squealer, you're all right by me.
Barney, I am so sorry that they are coming for you like this. You warned me about all of them. You're right. There's nothing here for us in the land of the living.
What a strange thing to say.
That is, oh my fucking god. How was your week, Paige? How was your fucking week?
My week was good. We could do popcorn again, of course. That's the new stoil of the show.
I think you should pop some corn and then I'll pop some corn. How about that? And then we'll all have a big old pot of popcorn to go around.
Well, I don't know if anything notably hog wild happened last night, but last night I of course went and did the tomato open mic. That was pretty fun. Over at a former guest of the show, Jamie Fitz.
Ah!
Him, Pete Eckenroth, another former guest of the show.
Ah!
Ben Staub. They run this fucking show out at Jamie's place in Manayunk. Right? It's just this fucking, it was this fucking hog wild fucking house show party. Okay. But it's an open mic where they let you throw tomatoes at the comics. It was pretty fun. It was fucking very crazy. A lot of drugs, a lot of booze.
It's like exposure therapy for stand-up.
Kind of like exposure therapy, but like, I don't know, like, some people seem to be like really like nervous and like not into it. I thought it was just fun and chaotic. I thought it was cool because like fucking you just start telling jokes and immediately the tomatoes start going. So it's just like
regardless of whether you're
just riffing on the tomatoes. Like I got like a couple laughs with jokes, but like the tomatoes keep coming, so you just like keep riffing on that. Like you can't focus on your jokes.
How many tomatoes did you get thrown your way, Paige?
I don't know. I don't know a lot. Probably 10 to 20.
Oh, 10 to 20.
You know what I mean?
You're able to make a little ketchup out of it.
But the thing is, there was a lot for everyone. Like, people just get so into fucking pelting the comics. But it was a good time, yeah.
Alright, did you ever get hit by any of the tomatoes?
Oh, yeah, I got hit. They were mushy, though. They didn't really hurt.
Okay.
None of them really hurt. I was pissed someone fucking knocked the beer out of my hand.
Oh, my God.
I was like, that's how much of an alcoholic I am. I was like, I don't really care if I get hurt, but if someone fucking knocks my beer, fuck you.
They really drained your lifeblood, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, they sure did.
It sounds like it was a bloodbath.
They sucked me dry.
Oh! They sunked and funked you dry over there.
Yeah. But, I don't know, that was my weekend.
All right.
I'm trying to think if I did anything else this weekend. Did we do something Friday?
I mean, the only thing I was doing was waking up when the sun went down and heading out with Barney.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got tomato open mic.
Okay.
What do you got? We could do popcorn.
Well,
I know you had some Lisa shows, right?
I
Seems like
don't
Lisa's
know.
still going all right.
Lisa, it's been kind of
Since
rocky.
you're able to play at night.
It's been a little rocky with the band. The schedule is very nice because there's sunlight is not an issue, but you know
Right.
the sound of the band is just not really doing it for me anymore. You know, I really crave something darker, something just like raw and edgy, and you know, I haven't really found that in Lisa yet, but
Okay.
I have found it in some music that I've been making this week.
Okay. I mean, well, you know, I, of course, talk about heavy metal and fucking shit like that on the show all the time.
Oh, this is heavier.
You know, if it's dark and evil, I could get into that. I like that.
This is heavier than metal. This is the darkest of the dark music. It's raw. It's edgy. It's so uncut. You're gonna wish you were dead when you heard it.
Okay.
It's so heavy.
Well, that sounds like some stuff I could get into. Did you have a preview or something?
Well,
for the show?
I did. I have a little preview right here of the song that I've been working on. It's called "I Live in Darkness, Total Darkness" that me and Barney have been working on. And
Okay.
It goes a little something like this. I live in darkness, total darkness. I'm gonna suck you dry. I'm gonna suck the life out of your eyes. I can't really do because I burned my hand because it was so bright outside.
Okay, well, there might be some silver in those strings.
Well, it usually sounds a little better. Really should not have done that. Now I'm burning on the other hand because there's silver in the strings.
Well, no, I like that, and I mean, it definitely is a bit of a tonal change for you, musically. I've heard the other songs you wrote.
It's a little different.
You're saying that's not for Lisa? That you're doing something else with that?
That will never touch Lisa's lips. This is for this new two-person project that Barney and I are doing. It's a very heavy thing, so like dark, goth, very creepy undead music type thing.
Okay, I mean, you know, I'm into that. If you're gonna channel this new dark energy that you seem to have into some evil music, I think that's a good fucking reallocation for you, D.
I think it's.
I saw that's what I did Friday. I saw Godor. Friday.
Ah.
So you know I like the fucking dark fucking metal shit.
Oh yeah, Godor. This is gonna be heavier than Godor.
What? Heavier than Godor?
Gonna be heavier than Godor. It's gonna be blacker than Sabbath, and it's gonna be more Judas than Judas Priest.
Whoa! Wow. Well, that sounds like it's gonna be very hardcore. I can't wait to hear it, D.
Oh yeah, but we're only gonna play it at midnight because we can't really do anything else. You really don't get the vibe for music like this. Even at like a house show that starts at like 7:30 when the sun is still around. I think we all know that from today's episode.
Yeah.
You can't even really do it at 9 p.m. or even 11 p.m. You got to start at midnight. On the stroke of midnight.
You know, people do like late night shows that start 9 at 10, but I don't know that everyone is really getting this kick of energy at midnight that you are.
Well, you know, then fuck them. We don't need that kind of audience. We will stay underground like all true artists do. That's what we've been up to, and this is the future of music and the future of humanity. So we will change you into something you've never been before.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Be on the lookout for Dee's new project. But did you have anything going on this week?
Well,
anything hog wild that you'd like to share with the squeeze?
Well, hog wild, it's a bit of a blur. I mean, I sleep most of the day now. That's just kind of part of my routine. And then I wake up when the sun goes down. This is really an exception for me. I really wish that we could do this show later, because I really cannot tolerate being out in sunlight. I touched a doorknob and was exposed to the sun, and it hurt, and I really wish there weren't silver around here, like on this guitar. I was really hoping you would answer my requests, Samantha, for getting animal entrail strings for all of the instruments.
Do they make those animal entrail strings?
You know, you can make them yourself if you know what's good for you.
What is the benefit of having animal entrail? Also, what kind of
there's
entrails
there's
are we
no
talking?
accidents on the job like what happened just now. I was really hoping, and that's why it sounded not as good.
But this is what I'm saying. Normal people don't get burnt by guitar strings. Something is going on with you.
Did you ever think that maybe you're the crazy one and I am normal?
Oh, I haven't actually considered that. That's.
You know what? Yeah,
That's a good point.
That never truly did cross my mind.
Case closed. But yeah, my week has kind of been a blur. I've been sleeping most of the day. I've been waking up when the sun's gone down, and usually Barney will call me up, and we'll go hit the town together, really tearing it up. We'll fly through the city of Philadelphia and really just enjoy the nightlife, or we'll start...
I know you're being hyperbolic. It's kind of hard to fly through the city with, like, SEPTA. You know, there's, like, delays and shit all the time.
Who takes SEPTA?
It's a figure of speech. You fly through the city.
When we wake up, SEPTA's done, so we fly through the city.
What are you talking about? Uber?
It's like the Taylor Swift private plane thing.
Yeah, you don't know. Barney doesn't have a private jet. What are you talking
anyway,
about?
Barney calls me up.
Okay, yeah, you're in the town with Barney. So I'm focusing on semantics.
Barney calls me up.
I forgot we were anti-semantic at this show.
we are very anti-semantic on this show. They don't call you Semantic Paget.
They don't.
Not anymore, they do.
This is a semantic fashion.
Yeah, back in the day, they used to call her Semantic Paget, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
She was correct in
She's
syntax.
She's a real grammar Nazi.
Speaking of anti-semantic.
Grammar Nazis are anti-semantic.
Grammar Nazis are anti-semantic. That's the tag for this week's episode, folks, is Grammar Nazis are anti-semantic.
That's not a bad episode title, anti-semantic.
I mean, I'm here for it. I salute it.
Yeah. Drop a booyah on the chat if you're anti-semantic.
Drop a booyah in the chat if you are against this twisting of language, like what Paige and
we got to do something about the English language, by the way.
We really got to do something. It's just such a mess. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been flying through the city of Philadelphia, really enjoying myself. I've been answering my master's call, and I've never felt more alive, even though I've been colder and very dead in a lot of senses. But
okay.
I'm really enjoying myself.
Even we're always out pretty late doing comedy and shit, but you're saying you full on become a creature of the night.
I've been out later. I've been out much later than you've ever been, and I will stay out later.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
And then I guess I did a show with Lisa at some point, which was it was very sweaty, and it took all of my might not to just look over and get a drink from the nearest vein that I saw. So.
Get a drink from the nearest vein. What do you mean by that?
Oh, like I was
like the keg.
I was gonna tap a vein to get a little drink.
What a strange thing to say. Dude.
Oh my god! Okay, did you do anything else with your week? Besides going to the Tomato open mic?
I'm trying to think. I don't believe I did. I saw Gotor. They were cool. Yeah.
My music's cooler. It's gonna be so much heavier than Gotor. It's gonna be so much heavier than Gotor.
I would love to hear what kind of metal are we talking about? I would love to hear your fucking metal.
It's really cryptcore metal that we're working on here.
Because you said it was heavy and then you played an acoustic song.
I mean, it's you really got to listen. It's heavy. It's heavy with lyrics. It's heavy with meaning. If you really listen to what the words are saying, it's gonna be heavier than the heaviest Norwegian speed metal that you've ever heard.
Okay, yeah, and it's just spawned from this darkness that has seemed to enter you lately.
It really has. I mean, you can tell I've got the Pennsylvanian Hunger over here because I really just want the heaviest, darkest music that I can find.
Yeah, You got the Pennsylvanian Hunger going.
I've got the Pennsylvanian Hunger going.
That's right.
Right here in Philadelphia, Transylvania.
Whatever you got going on, I think it might be local to like the state even. You know what I mean? I could see this being like specifically like there's more darkness in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's so much darkness in Transylvania. It's very disturbing.
Yeah.
But I love it. I'm a little creature of the night now.
Yeah, you absolutely are.
Oh, that was the other thing yesterday. I forgot about this, but I flew to Pittsburgh.
You flew to Pittsburgh?
I flew to Pittsburgh in the middle of the night. And then I flew back.
How much did that cost you? Round trip, Pittsburgh?
Oh, the way I did it, it was 100% free.
I don't understand. Pittsburgh's pretty far away.
I'm living my best life, I tell you.
Did you get a new car? I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm living my best life here, and nothing is going wrong.
You're living your best life?
I'm living my best life.
Now, let me ask you about this, Dee. We got Popoli Poiraz saying, wow, the theme is like Mexican Green Man. Hello to you all. What do you think about that?
I think that's the best comment we've ever gotten on the show.
Wait, hold on.
What I'll say to you, Popoli, is hello to you. Go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah,
you're on Twitch there, and go ahead and
just
follow
subscribe,
and drop a
comment.
video in the chat.
A quick aside, I'm the producer, and honestly, Mexican Green Man, that's the vibe I've been going for the whole show. That's it. Everything you've seen, all of the scripts that we've been doing, it's all been designed after Mexican Green. So that's wonderful. It's always
I'm glad you picked up on that.
Yeah,
Finally
I know.
someone picked up on it.
Don't put that.
Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and keep staying hog wild. Thanks for checking out the show, Popoli.
You gotta keep your face to me at all times. I don't want that fucking.
Also, if you have any idea what's going on with Dee, drop it in the chat. You're saying this is really the best life. Hey, we've been trying to cultivate a fun hog wild vibe, but a real stake has been driven into the show, as you've seen the past couple weeks.
Oh, I don't know about
Something's
that.
going on. There's a dark aura over DP, and next week, Patrick and I are going to work diligently this week to work on that vaccine. I'm telling you, I think you need a booster. We're going to be live from the crypt next week.
I don't think I need a booster. I think I just need to keep doing what I'm doing, and if you understood and cared, you would do it too. That's what Barney tells me all the time. He cares. He takes me out. He takes me through the city.
Dee has this new friend Barney that none of us have met. We were not really sure who this guy is exactly.
No, to be fair, do you keep saying, like, show me these pictures, and, like, here's me and Barnabas, and it's just a blank photo.
You're not looking hard enough.
Dee, what do you? Can I see one of these pictures? What are you
Yeah,
talking
we blend
about?
into. Where's my phone? Here.
What are you talking? That's insane.
Here, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, look.
You got a picture.
Oh my God.
You got a picture of you and.
I would have handed it to you, but my hands are fried because there's too much goddamn silver in this house, and there's too much sunlight outside.
Dee, the sun is gone. It's not bright outside.
I'm trying to keep the show alive, but maybe we should just change it for the better.
Okay. I'm. You know what? I'm willing to work with you here.
You saw the picture.
What
right?
change? No, it's a completely blank screen.
What? No, come on.
Completely blank screen.
It's
Dee.
my lock screen. Just hit it right there. You'll see it.
I saw a picture, but it's a blank screen.
I don't know what you're talking about. We had somebody take the picture for us, so we're in it, even if you can't see it.
Well, here's what I'll say. You said you're trying to change the show for the better. I can respect that. I'm nothing if not a reasonable guy. What changes would you like to see made on the show? We've tried to start later these past couple weeks. I know that's an olive branch we've extended.
That is an olive branch, and you could extend it a little further and start it when the sun goes down. I'm gonna say DP is gonna start at midnight.
At midnight?
And only at midnight.
Only at midnight.
Only at midnight.
I don't see. I could meet you halfway and maybe do 9 at midnight. No one's gonna watch this shit at midnight, dude.
Well, I'm gonna have to say 9
Are you
for that, and we should start it at midnight. It's Twitch rules. Come on. You told me, Paige, that the best way to get a following on Twitch
It is Twitch
is
rules.
to do it at the time when no one else streams.
I think that's for games, though. You know, like DP is a different beast. But anyway, this is inside baseball. We don't need to. Okay.
Other concessions.
Okay. No, starting later. What else you got? What other changes?
Absolutely no crucifixes on the set. There should be no silver within reach, especially on instruments. There should be no sunlight.
Dee, you brought the guitar to the show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You brought the guitar, and what I'll say is, you know how much I like metal and how much I don't fuck with religion. I'm fine with no crucifixes. Yeah, throw them out.
See?
We can't really get rid of Paige's tattoo, but
I mean, you could if you tried. You could get rid of that tattoo instantly. And I'm just saying, that guitar, I don't know what it is, but it has changed, not me, and now I have a problem with it, and I would like to never...
It's been the same guitar. There's a fucking cobweb in the F-hole. It's been sitting over there for so long. Nothing's changed with it, dude.
Hey, that guitar is crazy now. I'm the one who's normal. You know,
Okay.
maybe we should just turn this into DB Sundays at midnight. How about that? It'll just be me and Barney doing the show.
Hey, no. You're welcome to start your own show with this Barney guy, but...
Produced by a good friend of ours.
You're not kicking me off my show. I invited you into the place, and you can't even leave now.
I can't even leave. In fact, I might just go down to the crypt and stay there as long as I possibly can.
Okay, so now, this is interesting, and you're not going to like this, but just reading the comments directed to the show.
Well, thank you for warning me ahead of time, because now I can prepare to be angry.
Well, you already wanted to block him, but we got random JKS saying,
Oh my god, he's
shot
out.
in the dark.
Shot in the dark.
What if we killed Barney and it somehow cured you?
Get that fucker out of here. Get that fucker out of here. I want to see that fucking laptop. Give me that fucking laptop.
Dude, no,
I'm gonna
you can't.
fucking block him. I'm gonna fucking block
You
him.
can't block the guy.
I'm gonna block
Hey,
the guy.
He likes the show. You didn't say anything wrong.
Next week, he's not in the chat. That's the other concession. Next week, you take him out. You get him out of here.
Wow. You didn't react well. You reacted predictably adversely to that.
I feel like I reacted very normally to that.
No, I don't think that. You see, this is what I'm saying. Your emotions are all over the place. You're very flighty. You're very.
have
you're
been
much
doing a
more
lot of
aggressive
flight
these days.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
need to.
I mean, I have noticed my
You need to center
strength.
yourself. Something's going on.
I've noticed my strength getting stronger, especially at night, but I wouldn't call that aggression per se. Also, I can smell the fucking garlic from that restaurant, from that bread on your hand, so I need to...
It wasn't garlic bread.
It wasn't garlic bread, but it was made in a place with garlic.
All right. Any other changes that you would say would help you?
I think there's a lot of changes for society, but...
We're just talking about the show itself.
I
We
think-
understand society's fucked in the ass.
I think the show itself is a lost cause.
Now, why would you say something like that? You're
I-
saying unless we make these changes, there's just no way this is gonna be a good show again.
2
Because
weeks-
D, we had some classic episodes,
We had some classic
and now
episodes.
all of a sudden you catch COVID-19 and you start fucking scrunching your nose at garlic and burning your hand on guitar strings, and we can't do the show anymore.
All
That's what
good
you're
things.
saying.
All good things come
Unless
to
we
an
do it at
end.
midnight, we can't do the fucking show anymore.
I'm telling you, unless we can do it at midnight, and unless I can be sure I'm not gonna burn my mouth on garlic or burn my hand on strings or have to worry where the crucifixes are in the room, I just might not be able to do DP anymore.
Wow. We're so close to 69.
All this foreplay and no climax.
The blue balls. we gotta satiate everyone's Pennsylvanian hunger.
We do. We really do have to satiate everybody's Pennsylvanian hunger.
D, you can't let the squealers down like this. Are you telling me that you don't care about all the squealers, about all the people that love hog wild content?
Well, how about this? I'll meet you in the
You don't
middle.
care about going hog wild anymore?
Oh, I care.
What has happened to you?
I care about going hog wild, but some things have changed.
Okay.
Some things have just changed, man. Well, how about this? I'll meet you in the middle. I know a guy. He could hit me up with another homeopathic remedy because I don't want to take any more boosters. I don't want to take any more shots. It's this friend of Barney's. His name is Dr. Akula, and I might be able to hit him up for something homeopathic that could help me out.
Also, wait, can I just say something to Paige? Can you just cover your ears? Okay, can you just, not listen?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Hey,
can
can
do
you
that.
just swear to us to not listen for the next
Yeah.
30 seconds?
Well,
Don't you ever fucking lie to me.
I
swear to me you won't listen.
I swear, but if I swear, I'm gonna have to turn my back on you.
Okay.
Swear to me, too.
Good enough for me.
All right.
Get in here.
So Paige,
Whoa, that lit up really cool.
I'm not necessarily suggesting that we murder Barnabas.
Okay. Yeah, I
Barney
don't
Bus,
think,
sorry.
especially since we said it live on YouTube, it's a good idea
I don't think
to go through
just
with
go
murder.
ahead and say it. That's not the plan.
Yeah. I would
But-
agree.
But, sometimes accidents happen. Sometimes
Okay.
bad things happen to people.
Okay.
And, it'd be a shame if anything happened to Dee's friend. But,
Yeah, if you tripped on a steak or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a way that's a easy way to frame a death. Yeah.
Right.
Anything like maybe perhaps deadly sunburn. That's another one, just
Right.
point mirrors. But, I know a guy who can,
Are you all done yet? I'm
wait,
tired
wait,
now.
just-
Listening.
sorry.
Hold on.
well,
Just hold on.
Okay. Wait, what? Did you say something? I'm not listening, but I'm getting really antsy.
Just.
we're good. All right. All I was saying, I just know somebody, and they said they can get dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap?
Dirt cheap.
You're saying these
dirty deeds
are dirty, and they're done dirt cheap.
They're done cheap as dirt. These dirty deeds.
Wow. Okay.
So, I was saying, we might be hanging out in the crypt, but a little action might be going on somewhere. Don't let you hear it from me. A little birdie told me. That's all I got. Okay. You can turn back around.
Good shit.
Oh, how long was I out?
Okay, so what I'm getting here, Dee, is you admit that you've changed. You did say things have changed. You want to go hog wild, but things have changed.
New year, new D.
It's a new year, it's a new Dee. We established that right at the beginning of the damn year.
I know, right?
Um,
I've really lost my hog wild spirit. It seems I really need to get my taste for blood back.
What I propose to you is you're talking about this holistic medicine.
Mm-hmm.
What I propose to you next week, live from the crypt.
Live from the crypt.
You're saying you want to start at midnight. Let's do live from the crypt midnight.
Midnight.
At the stroke of fucking midnight.
Stroke of fucking
okay?
midnight.
You bring whatever holistic medicine you want to try. This week, Paige and I are going to work on maybe a booster, maybe something that we think could help you out. And we're going to try our remedies out live from the crypt. What do you think?
You know what?
You think it's worth a shot?
I think it's worth a shot.
Maybe 2 shots.
Maybe oh, okay.
Okay, beautiful. Is there a way to... I don't know if there's a way to set this in stone in any way, you know what I mean? Is there a way to...
You can put it on a headstone, then it'll be set in stone.
That is true.
It's going in the crypt after all.
I'm just saying to confirm it, you know what I mean? To make it absolutely official.
I think we could.
Because you've been so flighty, like I said to you. I want to make sure next week you're you're saying you're down now. Live from the crypt. I need confirmation.
Live from the crypt. I swear by my grave in the basement.
Well, beautiful. I guess we'll do that next week.
Beautiful. And I'll prove to you just what's up, and who's right and who's wrong.
Oh, well, that is beautiful. You got any closing statements to you?
Lisa has a show this week. Check it out on Instagram, at Lisa the Band. You'll see it there. Also, check out my new side project, which is Crypt Keeper, spelled K-R-Y, but it's the yen sign. P-T, Keeper, spelled regular, but there's a little smiley face at the end. And yeah, my new single will be I Live in Darkness, parentheses, Total Darkness. We should be releasing that soon on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and whatever street corner you can find us on.
Keep an eye out for that, folks. We like metal. Hey, I'm into it. I can't wait to check it out.
This is the heaviest of metal. Those strings are made of metal, so it will be heavy.
Yeah, they're made of solid fucking silver.
Solid, yeah. Tell
Yeah.
you what, my fingers are still feeling it.
Yeah, and if you got any crosses, folks, for Dee's sake, please turn them upside down.
Please turn them upside down. We'll also be weeding through the chat after this episode to get rid of any troublemakers who keep pointing out some very false things about my life and my choices.
Yeah.
My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. You love me or hurt me, I do not care, but do not play with me.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you can follow me at Uncle Paige on everything. You know, follow the Hog Quarters as well on Instagram.
Follow the Hog Quarters. There'll be updates about who ultimately is right in this case.
That's right. Yeah, next week we'll be live from the crypt, so you definitely don't want to miss that.
We'll be live from
Subscribe
the crypt.
on YouTube. Subscribe on Twitch. Sundays at 6.
6.
I guess maybe midnight next week.
6 plus 6.
But we'll be live from the crypt.
Live from the crypt.
You know, other than that, you know, follow me and I'll give you updates about any shows. I'll be fighting Josh Martyr at the end of the month. I don't know the date, so fucking follow for that date.
I didn't know you were going to be drawing blood.
I'll be getting in a damn fight. Yeah, you might want to come. It'll be fucking a bloodbath.
Well, I don't know about that. Your blood's probably tainted, so.
It won't be my blood, baby. It won't be my blood.
Oh!
But that's the fucking show, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining us. And until next week, stay fucking hog wild.
Stay
we'll see you
fucking
next week live
hog wild.
from the crypt.
Why did you